They have captured us.
But we won't give up, Ama. Kojo is here.
Chapter 3 The March of Tears. The captives were forced to walk for days through forests and dusty paths. Some were old. Some were very young. Many stumbled from exhaustion. Oma struggled to keep walking. Kojo lifted her onto his back. You must survive, he whispered. As they traveled, the captives passed abandoned villages and other groups of prisoners. Every step carried them farther from home. Eventually the air began to smell of salt. For the first time in their lives, many of them saw the endless ocean. And standing beside it was a giant white fortress, the dreaded Cape Coast Castle. Chapter 4 The Dungeon of Despair. Inside the castle were dark stone rooms known as dungeons. Hundreds of captives were crowded inside. There was barely space to move. The walls were cold. The air was heavy with sorrow. Oma clung to Kojo. Will we ever see mother again? She asked softly. Kojo didn't know the answer, but he said yes. Because hope was the only thing they had left. Inside the dungeon, Kojo met others who would become his new family. Adisa, a strong farmer determined to resist. Abina, a grieving mother searching for her lost son. Yokofi, an elderly storyteller who lifted spirits with tales of courage. Every night, Yokofi whispered stories to keep hope alive. Our ancestors are watching, he said. No chain can destroy the soul. Chapter 5 The Door of No Return. One day the guards opened the dungeon doors. The captives were forced outside. Ahead of them was a narrow stone passage leading toward the sea. The prisoners called it the Door of No Return. Many knew once they crossed that door, they might never see Africa again. Oma trembled. Kojo held her tightly. But just as the captives were about to be loaded onto a ship, a violent storm rolled over the coast. Thunder shook the sky, huge waves crashed against the shore. The ship could not leave. Some captives were returned to the dungeon. Kojo and Oma were among them.